Is this new Anders Co AC2 Volcàn the perfect dress watch? That's the question that we're going to answer in today's video. Hi everyone, I'm Matteo. Welcome back on Doc O'Clock. Before we start, as always, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel, to activate the notification bell, and to follow me on Instagram on Doc O'Clock, where I share photos and videos of watches daily. As you may have guessed from the intro, today we're talking about a brand that is very dear to my heart, that is Anders Co, a brand of which you can find already a video on this channel in Italian, here above in the cards. And that video is about their first model, the AC1 chronograph. While today we're talking about their second model, the AC2 Vulcan, that is a dress watch, that is following the principles already established with their first model, and that are that of offering us, the enthusiasts, the possibility, the chance to wear classic-inspired designs with a very affordable price. And to me, this intent is reflected very well by this new model. But let's take a closer look to the AC2 Vulcan, that is presenting the following characteristics. A case made of 316L stainless steel, a diameter of 37 mm, and height of 5.65 mm, a leg width of 20 mm, a leg-to-leg of 44.6 mm. It mounts a Miyota Movement 9T22 Slim Quartz. It features a crystal that is made of sapphire with anti-reflective coating. The caseback is secured with a snap caseback, and it features a water resistance of 3 atmospheres. The clear star of the AC2 is its dial, which in my case is represented by a stunning lapis lazuli stone dial, which is, as I've just said, incredible. It is the first time that I have the chance to experience a dial made with a true natural stone, and precisely a lapis lazuli one, and I'm impressed by how much this dial changes character in function of the light that hits it. Giving back while looking at it sometimes sparkles, and sometimes more muted tones of dark blue, almost black. It truly is amazing, considering also the fact that producing a dial made of a natural stone is not an easy task, since the layer that is used to create it is so thin that it takes several tries in the process of cutting the stone, because of the thinness required that make these cuts prone to cracking. There is also another amazing fact to consider while looking at this stone dial, that is the fact that being a natural stone with its intrinsic layers, different from stone to stone, almost like our fingerprints are unique to each one of us, the resulting dials are unique, and no one would ever be identical to the other. On top of the dial we find the only printed element at 12, that is the name of the brand, while the indices are applied. The latter are faceted and extremely well finished, and for my taste they pair up really well with the elegance and refinement of the stone dial. To complete our analysis of the dial, let's focus our attention to the hands, that are simple yet elegant in style and are very well executed, being finely finished with a vertical satin finish in the center and a polished one on the edges, thus resulting in a refined and three-dimensional design that plays nicely with the light. Being a dress watch, there is no lume on the dial and on the ends, but whilst there is a source of light, the readability is great, thanks also to the finish of the elements of the dial side that are catching the light, thus giving us the chance to read the hour with ease. The second characteristic that has immediately struck me is the thinness of the AC2, that, as we said previously, is only of 5.65 mm. This datum is achieved mainly by using a super thin movement, the Miyota 9022 Slim, that is only 1.95 mm in height, and it is of course a quartz movement that features an accuracy of ±20 seconds per month and a battery life of 3 years. The choice of a quartz movement is wise to me since it allows to contain the thickness of the watch and to contain costs, both for the brand and more importantly for us. I know, because it has already happened, that some of you may have preferred a mechanical movement, but again, it would have requested a much higher final cost, and thinking of much more known brands, the adoption of a quartz movement has never been an issue for Cartier, for example. I can't see why in this category of watches this should or could be an issue. The case is characterized by a mirror polish finish on the dial side that transitions beautifully to a vertical satin one on the side, and both are finished by hand. The same finish is then found also on the caseback, that is a snapback one, and it's very simple and which reports only few specs, including the name of a model and the limited edition number, since every model in the AC2 line with a stone dial is limited to 100 pieces. The guaranteed water resistance is of 3 atmospheres, and I find it more than enough for a dress watch, and it is achieved through the caseback and a push-pull crown. The latter is signed with the logo of Anders Co and offers a great grip in the operation of setting the hour. The watch comes on a 20mm leather strap that is equipped with quick-release spring bars and signed buckle, but while it looks awesome on the watch, it is a bit stiff at first and requires a bit of time to soften and become comfortable to wear. Speaking of wearability, the AC2 is a pleasure to wear. It slides under any cuff and has, in my opinion, the perfect proportions with the 37mm diameter, resulting in a discreet but yet present watch on the wrist. To end our analysis of the watch, we have to take a look at the packaging that is simple but elegant at the same time, being composed of an outer box in cardboard, which contains the warranty card, and a leatherette sleeve which houses our AC2. So, to sum it up, what do I really think about the Anders Co AC2 Vulcan? As you may have guessed by this point in the video, I really liked this piece, I love this piece, and I find it truly amazing what Anders Co has been able to achieve, especially in terms of the quality of the dial. And I say so because, as we said previously, it is very pricey to achieve the creation of a stone dial, since the amounts of shards and amounts of material that is lost due to the process of creating a very thin layer of material that is needed for create a dial is very high. So the prices and the cost for the producer are very high and increase by the amount of material that is needed to create a dial. And thus this cost reflects usually upon us, the buyers, the enthusiasts. But it's not the case with this AC2 Vulcan. In fact, they've been able to achieve the lower price on the market for this kind of watch. And in fact, 530 euros circa is the lowest price I've seen on the internet for a stone dial dress watch. The second characteristic that I liked the most about this watch, it's wearability. It is its wearability with different outfits. In fact, this watch is perfect for a suit and tie, for a black tie event, but also with more casual outfits, with trousers and a shirt, as I usually wear on the daily basis. There is also and only a minor criticism that I have with this watch, and it is relative to the strap, that is a bit stiff, as I said previously, and needs a bit of more time to break in, but that's an easy fix, thanks also to the quick release present on the strap itself, that allows us to change it in seconds. I really think that this new AC2 Vulcan is a great addition to the lineup of Anders Co, and I also think that this new model is a great way for the brand to demonstrate to us, the watch enthusiasts, how they are trying to stepping up their game in quality and value proposition with every new model they are developing. And I'm therefore curious to see what the future will bring us from Anders Co. Also, if you are curious to check out the other variations of the AC2 Vulcan, I leave a link to their website in the description below. Having said that, we reached the end of the video, and I would like to invite you to leave a like if you liked the video, and also to let me know in the comments below what you think of the AC2 Vulcan. And in the hopes to see us in the next video, spera destra.